Hey guys and girls, and welcome to my Monday game review. Now today's upcoming game review is going to be for the Lord of the Rings Middle-earth Shadow of War. This one is created by Warner Bros. Studios and is going to be released on PC, PS4 and the Xbox One. Now Shadow of War is the sequel to the Shadow of Mordor, the game that came before. In which it is going to be a single player action RPG type game, and it also comes from the Lord of the Rings franchise. We love Lord of the Rings, we all do, but don't lie, you love Lord of the Rings. However, this game will be released worldwide on the 10th of October this year, so that's when to look for this one in your stores. Pre-order, do whatever you want. There is a pre-order bonus. You get 4 random war chief type things, whatever. I don't know too much about that. I just know if you pre-order you get 4 war chiefs for free. So to start us off here, we're just going to have a quick look at the official trailer.
How much are you willing to sacrifice? To suffer?
I have given up everything.
Not everything.
My lord, we have located the new ring. Send the Nazgûl, all of them.
I know what you fear, Tali. The ring can enslave the minds of men. We must hold to our purpose, no matter what the cost.
I will not let them be slaughtered like my brothers at the Black Gate.
We need to build our army.
This is just a beginning.
Sauron will not stop until all of Middle-earth is dominated.
We do not serve the Dark Lord! We will take this land for our own! You fight for Mordor! You fight for the Bright Lord!
What new devilry is this?
I come for you, Town of Gondor.
Try not to kill him too quickly.
The new ring.
Our ring is not marred with his shadow. It is perfect.
I strike down men corrupted by these rings. Do not become one of them.
When the time comes, I will do what is needed. Submit to your destiny.
Run to your master! And give him this message! I come for him!
So the trailer builds it up, it makes it look quite interesting. It looks like an interesting game. So now we're going to have a look at some gameplay. I am mostly just going to show a bit of a stronghold attack. As it appears in the game now, we have regions on a world map type area. In the world map, regions have their own strongholds that are led by a main war chief, and he has these littler, smaller war chiefs in the stronghold to defend them. So we are going to be focusing on attacking one of these strongholds today. Now you can create your own army in this game. You can have your own war chiefs, command your entire army to fight this stronghold, but you get to pick what war chiefs you bring along with you, and they all have their own personalities and little quirks and skills, and it totally changes the story because depending on their personality and what they're good at determines how they're going to fight for you. It's going to determine how the cutscenes play out. It's going to determine if they're going to help you or they could betray you never know. But every character in this, even the non-playables, the NPCs, like your own team, enemy team, all the lead characters have history, they all have a backstory, they all have their own set personality. So we're going to watch a little bit of this siege actually taking place.
It's not only our enemies and the world that make the Nemesis system unique, it's also our followers. Ragdug the Iron Mount has armored cavalry that can charge through the flames of artillery fire. The Demolisher is a living battering ram with the power to smash enemy defenses. With our followers at our side, we must first face the Stormbringer.
The bright Lord. I fought for you, bled for you, and you left me to die. But I was reborn with the power of the Dark Lord.
He has a history and personal grudge against us. He used to be part of our army before he betrayed us and joined the Dark Lord. He also carries a dark curse, which prevents us from using the power of the new ring.
Come, charge into the flames of your reckoning. Ignite!
The Overlord has deployed multiple fort defenses, including siege beasts and flame archers.
No more talk! We bring war!
Our first objective will be to break through the main gate.
And here we'll see a little fight between the lead character and the war chief that is at the beginning of the stronghold, basically, the front line war chief, shall we say. The front door, the defence war chief of the front door. Here he is anyway, but because they all have unique stories and histories and personalities, these could all play out very differently, but let's just see how this one's going to play out.
You feel it, don't you? This is the power of the Dark Lord. Yes. Yes. Come to me. Suffer me now!
With the Stormbringer
Now that war chief is out the way, we can now open up the stronghold and let our army come in.
We've broken the curse and can unleash our power as the Demolisher breaches the gate, allowing our army to storm the fort.
We're about to see that the Wraithform attacks are back in the game. We love Wraithform in the original Shadow of Mordor. They're back in this game, and the fighting looks just as good, if not better, than the last game. Dare I say it. It may just be better. Now you can go into these strongholds however you feel. You could go in all sneaky and stealthy like, or you could just go in all guns blazing, just going crazy. That will also work. And if you have a spy type war chief in your team, he could actually be already in the stronghold, setting up traps like bombs, explosives, that kind of thing for you to use while you're in there.
Deadeye has placed explosives, allowing us to sabotage the wall and outflank the defenders.
Now your chosen war chiefs, because of their unique personalities, I'm sick of saying that already, because of their unique personalities, they could change little bits in the fights and in the story as you're progressing. No one that plays this game will ever really experience the same thing twice, really.
Did you really think you could kill me that easily?
The spy is also able to help clear the way by sniping enemies. In Shadow of Mordor, the Nemesis system created memorable stories of bloodshed and revenge. In Shadow of War, your followers can create entirely new stories of loyalty, betrayal, rivalry, and even friendship.
Gotcha.
Thanks, Deadeye.
Now in the first game you could ride on certain beasts. If you went on done your mind control thing, you could ride about the beast like a warg. You could ride about in wargs. Pretty sure you could ride about in a troll for a little while. I might just be talking rubbish, but I'm pretty sure you could. But anyway, you can still ride about on these kind of beasts, but we can ride about on new beasts now. Watch this.
Mounting armored cavalry allows us to ride through these flames unharmed. Releasing and dominating the Drake lets us turn the Overlord's defenses against him.
It's a frickin' dragon, guys. Ah! You can ride a dragon! Now, it does seem that if you bring, say, your dragon close to an enemy troll, then that dragon, without your control, will start fighting with that troll. So let's see another little bit of a tiny clip of fighting, but mostly I just want to show how you can mind control and take over an enemy war chief, bringing them onto your side, and whoever he commands, his orcs, his trolls, whatever, they're also then on your side because you now control that war chief.
You've terrified the flame of war. Now bend him to your will. The Ring of Power allows us to dominate the minds of our enemies, compelling them to join our growing army. Now, with the power of the new ring and the help of our followers, we've defeated the war chiefs.
Once we've kindly got to the centre of the stronghold, we've done damage, our team is in here, we're wrecking face, we're doing great. Now it's time to take over the stronghold. And to do so, we need to go into the final room, usually the keep that is in the middle of the stronghold. That will hold the war chief that controls that stronghold. Call it a boss battle if you will, but it's time to go and take over the stronghold as our own.
It's time to take what is ours.
With the Nemesis system, every overlord faced by every player will be unique to their world, and the throne room itself has been customized by the overlord as his personal combat arena.
It's the Lord of Mordor himself, the Grave Walker. You've made a right mess, haven't you? My army slain, my Drake dead. So much pain. Well, I know a thing or two about pain. And yours, it's going to burn a hole into this world. Tear him apart! His brush was waiting.
Even during these boss fights, your allies, your war chiefs that you have picked to command your army, depending on their personalities and their style of fighting and whatever, they could actually show up to help you during these fights. So pick your war chiefs wisely if you choose to pick up this game.
It's done. This might hurt.
Once we've taken over the stronghold, it is now ours to do with as we wish. So you can pick a war chief to take over the stronghold. Depending on their skills, you'll get a different kind of benefit from having them in the stronghold. Using the stronghold to upgrade your army and do other things, because really when you're in a stronghold, you now own that region. So you now own the army in that region, which you can take that army into another region, take over that region. You getting what I'm saying here?
Conquering the region rewards us with experience, loot, new followers, and resources. It also creates a personal base from which we train our forces, increase our power, and upgrade our defenses against Sauron's counterattacks. Let's return to the army screen, where we can review our enemies and command our followers. We need to select one to become the new Overlord, so he can spread his influence throughout the region, creating an entirely original Nemesis fortress. This war chief is a necromancer. He will shroud the fort in sorcery to confuse and terrify attackers. This war chief is a beastmaster. He will allow us to turn the creatures of Mordor against our enemies. But we're going to promote Ragdug, the war chief who charged through that artillery assault and helped us bring down Ord-Hakon, the Dragon Lord. As a marauder, he can loot and pillage the region for us. With our new Overlord in place, we can upgrade the fortress, increasing its defenses and enlarging the size and power of our army. The Nemesis system means that every element of this mission was dynamic and unique. No two players of the game will experience the same story.
We will spread his power!
This was just one step in our conquest of Mordor. One small example of the millions of unique stories players will create in Middle-earth Shadow of War.
So as it seems, every possibility in this game, because you can take any war chiefs you want, you could come across any of them, take them over, take them in with you. They might be beast tamers, they may be marauders, they may be spies, they could be anything. Necromancers, they're all there, they're all there. You can take any of these guys in with their own set personalities, histories. They tend to remember each other if they've ever met and stuff like that. So really, no two players in this game will ever experience the same story. Now that is something that is worth noting. Okay? So that's really it for my review of this game so far. If I was going to give it a score, I would so far say, let's just toss it up in there and say an 8. We'll give it an 8 just now, because I'm not sure how open the game is. I'm not sure if you have to jump region to region stuff. I don't know that kind of information just yet. It probably is out there. I'll have to have another look through. But from what I can see, from what I've got, I would say 8 for this right now. If it is quite open and you can still go about like how you've done in the first game, then that's excellent. If you can jump into these regions to take them over as a side thing, brilliant, love it. That's great. That's wonderful. And there should hopefully be a main storyline that you're following as well, because your guy does have this elf living inside him who is the Wraith type 1, making you the Light Lord or the Lord of Light, whatever you want to be known as, and he's created a powerful ring to fight against Sauron, and that is the storyline here. He has created an army to stand up to the Dark Lord's army. I don't mean the Dark Lord as in Voldemort, I mean the Dark Lord as in Sauron. So anyway guys, just to recap, game looks awesome, fighting, spot on, graphics, looks beautiful, storylines, still kind of up in the air, it could be anything. But the War Chief system looks very interesting. So I definitely, for now, give it an 8 out of 10. Let me know your thoughts and feelings on this game in the comments below. Let me know if you'll be picking it up or waiting for the sales. Just like Assassin's Creed guys, eh? But anyway guys, as always, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you all in the next video.